All retire rich people say that they don't work hard. They work smart. They use their money to make more money. But you can't do that if you don't have any money. You need money to make money. It takes thousands and thousands of dollars to make a single dollar of passive income. That is completely true. But it was until now because in this video, I'm going to show you how to go from $0 to millions in just 2 years without working hard at all. And by the way, when I say millions, I mean millions of dollars. I'm going to be sharing with you a secret that only the super rich know about. The super rich keep getting richer and richer every day through something called the Midas touch. Now, what is the Midas touch? Well, in Greek mythology, there was a king called King Midas, and everything he touched turned into gold. So I'm going to share with you how you can turn everything you touch into gold. Step number 1, open up a trading app. This is a free trading app where you can buy fractional shares of stock. So for example, if a stock is at $100, you can buy 0.001% of that stock for just $1. And let me explain why this is so powerful. Let's say you only have $100 in your bank account and you deposit that $100 into your trading app. Then you would go on the trading app and search for a stock that you like. For example, Tesla. So you would buy 0.001% of Tesla for $1 and then hold on to that for a year. Now, if Tesla stock goes up by 50% in that year, then your 0.001% of Tesla is now worth $150. So you turned $1 into $150. So even though you only invested $1 in the stock market, you still made 50 cents in profit. And at the end of the year, you would sell your stock for $150 and then buy another stock for that $150. If you repeat this process over and over again, you will get very rich because you are investing small amounts of money into the stock market every day. And here is the crazy thing. Even if you invest $1 every single day for 1 year, at the end of the year, you would have invested a total of $365. But if you invest $1 into stocks, and those stocks appreciate by 10% per year, then your $1 investment is now worth $365. So you would have made $2 in profit. You see how powerful this is? The longer you do this for, the more money you make without really doing any hard work. But here is the catch. Not everyone makes millions of dollars doing this because most people don't follow step number 2. After you have done this for 3 to 6 months, you need to reinvest your profits back into the stock market. So instead of buying one stock for $1, you should be buying multiple stocks with that same dollar. This allows you to take advantage of something called compound interest. Let me explain this with an example. Let's say you have $100. Instead of buying 100 stocks for $1 each, which would only make you 100 cents in profit, you can buy 10 stocks for $10 each. Now, you may not be able to afford to buy 10 stocks at first, but as you start reinvesting your profits into the stock market, you will be able to do this. If you buy 10 stocks for 10 each and those stocks go up in value by 10% in 1 year, then your 10 stocks are now worth $11. So you just made 10 cents in profit. But if you reinvest that $11 back into the stock market and buy 11 stocks for $11, then next year those 11 stocks will be worth $12.10. So you just made 12.10 cents in profit. You can keep repeating this process over and over again, and the more you reinvest your profits back into the stock market, the faster you will become rich. The stock market has historically gone up by 10% per year. So if you invest $1 today, in 10 years that dollar will be worth $2.59. And in 20 years that same dollar will be worth $6.73. And in 30 years that same dollar will be worth $17. So if you only have $1 to your name, in 30 years you could be a millionaire if you just invest that dollar in the stock market and forget about it. And guess what? This is possible in just 2 years. If you only have $1 in the world, and you invest that $1 into stocks, in 2 years you could have over $2.59. You may not think that's a lot of money, but you can put that $2.59 into your trading app and buy 2.59 stocks for $2.59. Then in 2 years that 2.59 stocks would be worth $2.85. So you would have made 26 cents in profit. And after that, you can reinvest that $2.85 into the stock market and buy 2.85 stocks for $2.85. Then in 2 years, those 2.85 stocks would be worth $3.14. So you would have made 3.14 cents in profit, and you can keep repeating this process over and over again. And in just 2 years, you can go from having nothing to having millions of dollars. All you have to do is follow these 2 steps and invest a small amount of money into the stock market every day. Now, you probably won't become a millionaire, but you might become a billionaire by following these steps. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you want to become rich.